friends, I am Akanksha Shukla, Assistant Professor, Biyani Girls College, Jaipur. I welcome you all on behalf of GuruKPU.com. Today I am going to deliver my video lecture on the properties of Jacobians, as we have previously discussed some definition and some basic questions on the Jacobians. Now in this video lecture we will discuss the properties of Jacobian, some different properties. Coming to the point, if we take the Jacobian of uv with respect to xy and xy with respect to uv, the multiplication is equal to 1. That is, if this is j and this is j dash, then the multiplication of j dash is 1. For example, if we take this is u, this is v and this is w, then we have to find the value of j. For this we will prove take this property. We have to find this j, then j dash will be u v w x y z. Okay? Now coming to the point, if we solve del u upon del x, del u upon del y and del u upon del z. Now for v, del v upon del x, del v upon del y, del v upon del z. Similarly for w, w upon del x, del w upon del y, del w upon del z. Now we will find the value of del u upon del x with this partial differentiation of u with respect to x y z, partial differentiation of v with respect to x y z and partial differentiation of w with respect to x y z. Now if we take, then del u upon del x is equal to y z, del u upon del y is equal to x z, del u upon del z is equal to x y. Coming to the point, del v upon del x is is 2x, del v upon del y it's 2y and del v upon del z it's 2z. Del w upon del x is equal to, we will differentiate with respect to x, then 1, del w upon del y with respect to y, this will be 0, this will be 0, 1, del w upon del z is equal to 1. We will put all these value in determinant, this yz, zx, xy, 2x, 2y, 2z, 1, 1 and 1. Now we will solve this determinant. We will solve this determinant and we will find the value on putting the value of this determinant. Okay, after finding the value of determinant, we put the value of this. So the j dash is equal to minus 2x minus y, y minus z and z minus x. By the definition or by the property, we can write this. So j is equal to 1 upon j dash. So 1 upon minus 2 x minus y, y minus z and z minus x, minus 1 by 2 minus.
With world-class education and excellent placement record, Biyani Group of Colleges is committed for your bright career.
Biyani Group of Colleges, where you can trust.
This is the final answer of, you can say the value of j if we use the property this and can find the answer by this. Now coming to the next property, we take this, the named as chain rule, defined as if u and v are the function of r and s, these two variables, and r, s are the function of x and y, then the Jacobian can be found like this: u v directly connected with x and y, and this is solved as, this is the chain between them. So r u v will solve with respect to r and s, and r and s will be solved as with respect to x and y, and after that we will multiply. If for example this is the given question and this is u and this is v, x and y, we have to find the del u upon del with Jacobian of u v with respect to x y, then we will find del u v del r, sorry, we have to find this with respect to r and theta. Del r and del theta, because as u is given in the form of xy, then we will find del u, okay, del u upon del x, del u upon del y, del v upon del x, del v upon del y. On differentiating u with respect to x, this is 2x, v u with respect to y minus 2y with respect to x, this is 2xy. So, this is a 2y, and with respect to y 2x, 4x square plus 4y square, 4r square. Now, del x, y are the function of r and theta. So, x, y, r, theta, del x upon del r, del x upon del theta, del y upon del r, del y upon del theta. Differentiating x with respect to theta, this will be minus r sin theta, and y with respect to r sin, and with respect to theta r cos theta. On solving we get r. Okay. Now, we have to find the value of u v with respect to r theta, then by the same chain rule we will get del u v upon del r theta. We will solve like this, del u v upon del x y into del x y upon del r theta. So, the value of this is 4r square into r. So, this will be 4r cube, and by using the chain rule we will find the value of u v with respect to r theta, which will be r cube, but because whereas u is given in form of x, v is given in form of x y, x is given in terms of r theta and y is given in terms of r theta, but we find the Jacobian of u v with respect to r theta by using the chain rule between these variable. We can find any kind of question for the 2 variable, for 3 variable, any kind of function and variable. As we have discussed some property of Jacobians such as chain rule, and then j and j dash is equal to 1 in this video lecture, and in next video lecture we will discuss the implicit function of Jacobian of implicit function, and Jacobian when u and v are the dependent variable, as x, y, z are not independent variable. Some partial derivative implicit function Jacobian we will discuss in our next lecture, as we have already discussed the property which will be used in some our next lecture. Thank you for watching this video lecture. Please like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel www.gurukpo.com. Thank you.